Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Crossroads Community Services Board. It's one of 39 Virginia Community Services Boards. Crossroads offers community resources for mental health, developmental disability services, substance use disorder counseling, drug prevention programs, family therapists, and much more. Crossroads services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward counties in Virginia. If you would like to reach out to the administrative services, you can reach them by mail at 60 Bush River Drive, Farmville, Virginia, 23901, or by phone at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, their national line is 866-307-0370. Any emergency services 24/7 is 800-548-1688. And if you need to reach out to the National Suicide Crisis Line, just dial pound 988. Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters NT, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Legendary Culture Films, one of the hottest and upcoming movie production companies, would like to let you know about a couple movies that they have out currently, and one of them on the way. First, the movie Black Sheep, currently airing on Tubi, is about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. It is a great movie. If you want to catch it, it's on Tubi right now. Another great movie that's coming to Tubi soon, Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock seeking revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It is coming soon from Legendary Culture Films. And a new movie in development, Boys in the Woods. That should be a very interesting one coming from Legendary Culture Films. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Dream Clean LLC with Darrell Jones. They do commercial, residential, move-in/move out, post-construction, and organizational services. You can reach us at 804-933-5314. And remember, you can get a Dream Clean with the Dream Team. Dream Clean LLC. Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Quality Exterior Services, LLC. Our services, lawn maintenance, gutter cleaning, pressure washing, flower bed maintenance, yard cleanup, and much, much more. We are licensed and insured, commercial and for residential services. About us, our services include basic gardening tasks such as planting perennials, annuals, shrubs, and trees, lawn and garden maintenance services like mowing, trimming, and pruning. We service the areas of Amelia, Blackstone, Chesterfield, Farmville, and all of the surrounding counties. You can reach us at 804-591-6027. And once again, remember, your yard is our priority. Last but not least, Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available. Hey, and you're probably wondering, where do I find the Legacy Maker Sports Network? Well, first of all, you can head over to our website at www.legacymakersports.com to check out all the latest in the sports world. Also, if you want to check us out on our social media pages, you can reach us on Facebook and in LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network. You can reach us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Legacy Maker Sports. And then you can reach us on Twitter, a.k.a. X, at Legacy Maker SPN. Make sure you give us a like, a share, and why don't you go ahead and subscribe to our channels. Once again, we thank you all for tuning in to the Legacy Maker Sports Network. And if you're looking to advertise your business, your ad could be right here. If you'd like to advertise with the Legacy Maker Sports Network, contact us at 804-316-5808, or you can contact us at legacymakersports@gmail.com. Hello, everyone. Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network. We are here live at the Dinwiddie Sports Complex in Dinwiddie, Virginia. In today's broadcast, we'll see the VA Crusaders take on the VA Royals here from Dinwiddie. Right now, we're just waiting waiting for the referees, and once the officials have shown up and got things ready to go, we'll get this contest started. So we may have just a little bit of a delay, but while we're waiting, once again, thank you all for tuning in to the Legacy Maker Sports Network. Once again, everybody, Darrell, Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network, here to bring you today's broadcast here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. We've got a ECFA contest coming at you today, and it's a big one. We've got the 6-0 VA Crusaders coming down from the 757 area to come up to take on the Virginia Royals, who are sitting at 4-2, 4-game winning streak right now for the Royals, and of course that 6-game winning streak for the Crusaders. So we have a really big contest today, and with playoff positioning, at this point, it's very important. So a win here for both teams put them in a really great spot. Obviously, the Crusaders sitting at 6-0, they're trying to lock in a top seed in this conference. I mean, it has been a very, very, very good season for them so far. So we will see what they can do here in this contest. Now, while we're waiting, for the contest to start, talking just a little bit about the Crusaders here. 6-0 on the season. They're 2-0 at home, 4-0 on the road. And they've scored 117 points on the season, only allowing 54 points, obviously on that 6-game winning streak. And there's one team that's right above them in the men's 3A, and that's the Baltimore Hurricanes. The Hurricanes also have a victory this year against the Royals in a very tight contest where the Royals end up losing 6-0 in that one. So it was a really tough way to lose. It was a home game for the Royals. And so they definitely want to show what they can do in this one against a very tough and a very physical Virginia Crusaders team. The Royals riding on a 4-game winning streak. Now, they've had some woes here and there, with points. The very first part of the season, they really struggled until they had that 40-point game earlier this year when they took on the Southern Maryland Regulators. And that was a big one for them just to kind of get the confidence building from there. So we will see. We will see what they can bring to the table here in this one, but we should have a really good matchup between the Virginia Crusaders and the Virginia Royals. We'll be back here in just a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network with the start of the contest. Well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like the referees are here, so we should be getting started here in just a little bit on the Legacy Maker Sports Network with today's contest between the 6-0 Virginia Crusaders and the 4-2 Virginia Royals here from Dinwiddie Sports Complex in Dinwiddie, Virginia. Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Crossroads Community Services Board. Is one of 39 Virginia Community Services Boards. Crossroads offers community resources for mental health, developmental disability services, substance use disorder counseling, drug prevention programs, family therapists, and much more. Crossroads services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward counties in Virginia. If you would like to reach out to the administrative services, you can reach them by mail at 60 Bush River Drive, Farmville, Virginia, 23901, or by phone at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, their national line is 866-307-0370. Any emergency services 24/7 is 800-548-1688. And if you need to reach out to the National Suicide Crisis Line, just dial pound 988. Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family an experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Legendary Culture Films, one of the hottest and upcoming movie production companies, would like to let you know about a couple movies that they have out currently, and one of them on the way. First, the movie Black Sheep, currently airing on Tubi, is about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. It is a great movie. If you want to catch it, it's on Tubi right now. Another great movie that's coming to Tubi soon, Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock seeking revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It is coming soon from Legendary Culture Films. And a new movie in development, Boys in the Woods. That should be a very interesting one coming from Legendary Culture Films. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5999. 5111. Dream Clean LLC with De'Ara Jones. They do commercial, residential, move in slash move out, post construction, and organizational services. You can reach us at 804 933 5314. And remember, you can get a Dream Clean with the Dream Team. Dream Clean LLC. Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Quality Exterior Services, LLC. Our services, lawn maintenance, gutter cleaning, pressure washing, flower bed maintenance, yard cleanup, and much, much more. We are licensed and insured, commercial and for residential services. About us, our services include basic gardening tasks such as planting perennials, annuals, shrubs, and trees, lawn and garden maintenance services like mowing, trimming, and pruning. We service the areas of Amelia, Blackstone, Chesterfield, Farmville, and all of the surrounding counties. You can reach us at 804-591-6027. And once again, remember, your yard is our priority. Last but not least, Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit-blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix. On Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available. Hey, and you're probably wondering, where do I find the Legacy Maker Sports Network? Well, first of all, you can head over to our website at www.legacymakersports.com to check out all the latest in the sports world. Also, if you want to check us out on our social media pages, you can reach us on Facebook and in LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network. You can reach us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Legacy Maker Sports, and then you can reach us on Twitter, aka X, at Legacy Maker SPN. Make sure you give us a like, a share, and why don't you go ahead and subscribe to our channels. Once again, we thank you all for tuning in to the Legacy Maker Sports Network. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning into the Legacy Maker Sports Network. And once again, we do apologize about the delay. This was supposed to be a 6 p.m. tip, or kickoff, I should say. And at the moment, I'm assuming we're still waiting for one referee. 4 referees are here, so we're waiting for the final word. I don't know if they're going to go ahead and just start the contest without them. In this case, I would hope so, but we're just waiting now to see what the deal is on that, and hopefully we'll get this one started soon. Once again, everybody, Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network, thank you all for tuning in to today's broadcast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, got a little good news here. Looks like we've got the referees. The captains should be making their way to the field here in just a second for this ECFA big time matchup between the Virginia Crusaders and the Virginia Royals. Royals here, the home team for this one. And I'm just excited to see what we have in store for this one. And the Crusaders 6-0 and the Royals 4-2. Both teams riding winning streaks. Who will go home with the dub today in this contest? And the Royals got quite a few captains heading to the field. Number 7, Tunde Ogun. Number 0, Javon Ward. Number 5, Jawan Toon. Number 11, Kushan Baker. Number 43, Brandon Schrader. So those are your captains for the Royals. Captains for the Crusaders, number 7, number 14, number 18, and the young man has his jersey folded up so much I can't even tell you who the last young man is. But everybody's getting ready here for a big-time matchup here from Dinwiddie County and the Dinwiddie Sports Complex in Dinwiddie, Virginia. We're very, very excited to be able to bring you this one today. If you get an opportunity, make sure you share this link with somebody or share it on our YouTube or on our Facebook page. Just share it so people can see a great contest today here from Dinwiddie, Virginia. The ECFA have a heavy hitting contest coming at you today with the Crusaders and the Royals going at it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're finally about to get things underway here from Dinwiddie Sports Complex in Dinwiddie, Virginia. I'm Darrell, Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. He's like, sir, how many times are you going to tell us who you are? But like I said, we had a little bit of a delay heading into today's contest, so we do apologize for those who've come in and thinking that we were going to be started at 6. Just about 30-minute delay here as they were waiting for the referees to get here. They're here, and we're ready to get this party started. The Crusaders will be receiving the ball first here in this one, so I cannot wait to see what they do first thing on offense. And the Royals will be kicking off, so that means they will get the ball at the half. The Royals rocking the powder blues with the gray pants and a royal red, as I like to call it, red, along the sleeves and on the trim. For the Crusaders, they're wearing all black with the purple and gold trim, purple numbers, and yellow lettering on the back of their jerseys. So here we go as the Royals prepare to kick the ball off to get this started. Number 83 will kick the ball away here for the Royals. So just waiting here. I think they're waiting for the chain crew. Once the chain crew gets set, we'll kick this ball off. So just looking for chain crew members. We'll be back here in just a second. Once they get the chain crew locked and loaded, we'll keep it live. The stream will stay live on the game until that point happens. I'll be back in just a second. So it looks like they did find the chain crew members, and they're heading on over to the sideline now as we get this first quarter underway. Royals getting the ball at the half. They'll be kicking the ball off to the Crusaders to get this one started. All right, so we're about to get underway here. As number 83 will kick the ball off here, and it will be taken at the 14-yard line, but we have a penalty. I think they may have kicked the ball before the chain crew was set up, so we'll do this over. So actually, they look like there may have been a penalty, so that penalty will send the Royals back a couple of yards. And they'll be kicking from the 30. There's the kick. And that one rolls all the way down to the 1-yard line. And still on his feet, still rolling. Gets all the way till about the 20. See where they start this one, but a great run for the Crusaders to get their first drive rocking and rolling. So they're starting from around the 19-yard line here for the Crusaders. So first 10. First and 10 for the Crusaders with a man in motion. It'll be 2nd and 8. You got to be kidding me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, second and about 19 here, so we do apologize. We had a little bit of technical difficulty. Going to give it all to the back, number 24. He bounces off of a tackler and makes his way to the 39. It'll be third. Here's the give to the outside here to about the 40. So fourth down and about 2. And we've got a timeout on the play. So we'll catch up on a little bit of what happened there. Had a penalty for the Crusaders, and then they were able to pick up a nice run, number 24, with the run, gets them down to the 40-yard line. It'll be 4th and 2. And we do apologize. We don't know what happened there. Had a little technical difficulties with our Wi-Fi. So hopefully we got that back up and running, and we don't have any more issues throughout the contest. So we got 4th and 2 coming up here in the first quarter. So we go 4th and 2 here for the Crusaders. There's the, nope, play action and a lot of pressure. He's got a man wide open, and this is a big run and a touchdown for the Crusaders. What a throw and catch. Beautiful play action by the Crusaders. Ends up with a touchdown, and just impressive. You saw number 18 bring the blitz there for the Royals, but as soon as he got there, wide open was number 18 for the Crusaders, and now they have 6 points. It's a 6-0 contest. That was impressive. On a drive where they looked like they had a couple of issues here and there, but they were able to clean that up and throw quite a nice pass for the touchdown. So it'll be the Crusaders looking to get the 2-point conversion here to make this a 8-0 game if they can make it happen. So here comes the 2-point conversion. The Crusaders are in the gun. And they're going to pitch it out. Oh, he lost it. And as that ball is flopping around, and it is picked up by DJ Peterson, who then flips it over to Lewis. Jasper Lewis almost took it back for 2 points. But a great effort by the Royals to stop the 2-point conversion attempt and almost take it back for 2 themselves. Oh, what a way to get this first quarter started, but the Crusaders get on the board after a long touchdown run, after a great play action that found number 18 wide open for the Crusaders, and he took it all the way, took it 60 yards for the touchdown, and they're up 6-0 over the Royals. And the Royals with a great job on the two-point conversion. It was a fumble. Peterson able to pick it up. Almost ran out of steam near the 50 and able to dish it off to Jasper Lewis, who got another almost 20, 25 yards on that. But it wasn't enough to get the two-point conversion for the Royals. Will get the 2 points off of that. So the Crusaders will be kicking the ball off here. Very intrigued to see how the offense will do some things here for the Royals. Their defense has been a big bright spot. And the offense has had their struggles, but they've had their high moments as well. So I'm intrigued to see what they do here, as this one is taken by Jamison Harrison. And Harrison will get it to about the 20, 25-yard line. And the Royals will start their first drive from there. So 1st and 10 for the Royals. It looks like they're actually going to mark it at the 26-yard line. Like I said, big contest coming into this one. Both teams on winning streaks. The Crusaders are tied with the Baltimore Hurricanes in the ECA Men's Division III. So this is a big one. The Royals right now sitting in 3rd place. Have Malik Myers in at QB. And a little wildcat action here, as he will take it to around the 32, 33-yard line. 2nd down. So 2nd and 5 coming up for the Royals. As they sit at the 33-yard line here in the 1st quarter. There's a give to Rochester. He lost the football. It popped into the air, and I think the Crusaders have it. Oh, man. Rochester has been so reliable this year for the Royals. That's a tough one. That one popped into the air, and the Crusaders take over. They're going to have the football in great field position. So it'll be 1st and 10. Here for the Crusaders as they look to extend their lead. It's a really tough one for the Royals. That is not what they wanted. Not how you want to start your first drive. Like I said, a very reliable Michael Rochester throughout this season. So that's a tough blow. We'll see if the Royals can bounce back from it. 1st and 10 for the Crusaders as they sit at the 41-yard line. Snap was a little low, now looking deep for number 18. He caught it, and that's a touchdown for the Crusaders. That's his 2nd of the day. That guy is impressive. And the Crusaders get on the board once again. What a beautiful job and a great throw from number 7 to number 18. That's the second time they're able to connect in this one. And now another 2-point conversion attempt here. They 14 up. Boy, oh boy. Two great passing plays. Have the Crusaders cruising early. So here we go for the 2-point conversion. You got 3 receivers at the bottom, a bunch formation. Got trips. Number 7 will try to roll. He looks into the end zone. Oh, it's almost intercepted there by Hughes, but he couldn't get it. Couldn't bring it in there. So this will remain 12-0. Crusaders up here in the first quarter. Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. We are back. I'd like to thank one of our sponsors here in the first quarter, Perfect Mix. Premium lemonade. You can go over to their Instagram or Facebook page and place your order for some absolutely delicious lemonade. Got my chance to try it for the first time a couple of weeks back, and I was impressed. Not too sweet, not too dull. It was just right down the middle, and you can definitely taste the fresh fruit in there. So make sure y'all check out Perfect Mix. And, of course, our other sponsor here in the first quarter, Big Jack's Cooking. Big Jack has been a big sponsor here on the network for a long time. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you want classic Southern food, reach out to Big Jack. And he told us once in the broadcast, if it's comfortable, he'll cook it. So if you need to cook dinosaur, Jack say he'll cook it. But make sure you check out Big Jack's Cooking and Perfect Mix, our first quarter sponsors. So 1st and 10. Here for the Royals. Baker in motion. Myers in the gun. They give it off to the back, and he gets maybe about 2. That was LaRon Gales on the run. And a 2-yard gain to be 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here from the 35-yard line for the Royals. In the gun, Myers looking. A man falls, and there were a couple of Royals in the area. It looked like Brown was in the area along with Baker. But the pass is incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down. I've been very impressed so far with the Crusaders' effort on both offense and defense. The offense, 2 great passing plays leading to both of their touchdowns on the day. up 12-0 here in the first. So 3rd and 8 here for the Royals. So the Royals have 3 up top, 1 at the bottom with 1 running back. It's Rochester back there for the Royals. Myers in the gun. And everybody moved. I don't know if they're going to, because there's a flag for sure. The Crusaders put the free play down before it even got started. But this one should be against the Crusaders, and it is for encroachment. It'll be 3rd and 3. So 3rd and 3, this will put them at the 40-yard line. Third and 3 here for the Royals. There's the give to Rochester, and Rochester's going to get across the 40. Looks like he was able to put the ball down there, the 43. And so this will make it 4th and 1. This is a big, big play here for the Royals. They cannot afford a turnover on downs with the way the Crusaders have been able to cook early. And they need this, just got to get their offense and, got to get the offense going right now. Try to keep that, change the momentum just a little bit. So 4th and 1. Trying to get them to jump. And it looks like we got a timeout here by the Royals. And some miscommunication between the center and the QB there for the Royals. Forcing the Royals to call a timeout. And they may have gotten the offsides there if they were able to get the communication on the snap right, but unfortunately not able to get it that time. We'll see what they do here on 4th and 1 here in the first quarter. Crusaders up 12-0. So here we go, 4th and 1. Foster in motion. This time they give it off to their back. I think they got it, but we'll see where they mark it, the forward progress, as Rochester will pick up the first down for the Royals. That was a big one for the Royals. They needed that one really bad. They pick up the first. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 45. Here in the first quarter of action. So under a little pressure, decides to step up as Myers, and Myers is met by a couple of Crusaders. That first one there was number 0, and then number 10 and number 14 jumping in on that one for the Crusaders. A gain of 1, so it'll be 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9 here for the Royals from the 46. 3 receivers at the bottom, 1 up top. Baker will move in motion. And there's the give. And going to push through across the 50. That was Rochester once again. And so that's a pickup of about 5. It'll be 3rd and 4. So here we go. There's the give to Rochester. He's rumbling, tumbling up the middle on the left side there, and he picks up a first down for the Royals. It'll be 1st and 10 VA Royals as he crosses the 40 in Crusaders territory for VA Royals first down. So they'll be sitting at the 38-yard line. So 1st and 10. Baker moving in motion. There's the give. This one is to Myers, who had been playing quarterback the most of this one. And we got a couple of flags flying in. And we'll see where this one goes to. And face mask against the Crusaders. That's going to be a 15-yard pickup. Tack on some big yardage there for the Royals. And once again, the Royals' drive has been seductive, but very effective. And that 15-yard penalty is just going to do them some more good as they continue to try to put their first points up on the board on the day. So Thomas Beard is in at QB. To the outside there, we'll pick up a couple. So it'll be 2nd down coming up. Let's see where they mark this. So they're exactly at the 10-yard line. So 2nd and 8. Here in the first quarter, down 12-0. So Beard is in the gun. Gives it off to Myers, and now Myers trying to cut his way through. He's still on his feet. Myers, and I believe he got into the end zone for a touchdown. He did. What a great job there by Malik Myers. And just like that, the Royals are on the board. So now I'm assuming they're going for the 2-point conversion, but they do have a pretty good field goal kicker. So a Malik Myers 10-yard touchdown. Found the Royals right back in this. And so number 83 will get prepared to kick the extra point here. There's the snap and the hold. It is blocked by the Crusaders. So far in this one, 3 extra point situations, 2 two-point conversions, no good, and an extra point blocked. And so this score remains 12-6. The Crusaders up over the Royals here in the first quarter. And the Royals preparing to kick the ball off here. Still in the first quarter with the score 12-6. Number 10 and number 5 are back to receive for the Crusaders. Might be 19, y'all. And the two-point conversion is no good. So the score will remain the Crusaders 18, the Royals 6. A very quick and impressive drive by the Crusaders. Have them in the spot here where they're up by 2 possessions. And once again, we do apologize. We've been having some technical difficulties here. I don't know what it is about the Dinwiddie Sports Complex. They always give us a little bit of a hard time. But we do apologize for the disruptions. But we have an 18-6 lead. So the Crusaders are getting set to kick the ball off here. Here in the second quarter, up by 12 points. And the Crusaders get set to kick the ball away. There's the kick. And that takes a bounce. Rochester will take it from around the 14. Oh, he bounces off one tackler and toughs his way to about the 32-yard line where the Royals will start their next drive. So for those, just in case you did miss the touchdown because of the difficulties, the Crusaders started their drive at the 46-yard lines, made a couple of great great plays, and then a pass into the end zone to number 8, and a very tough catch in between 2 defenders for the touchdown for the Crusaders, and that's how they have this 18-6 lead here in the second quarter. So here we go. There's the give. Beard will hand it off to his back with a gain of 2 here for Rochester. It'll be 2nd and 8. Beard will look for it all. He's looking. He's got a catch. What a catch here. That's Akeem Brown. Mawson, number 19 for the Crusaders. A first down for the VA Royals. What a great catch. So it'll be 1st and 10, and they're sitting at the 32-yard line. A 30-plus yard gain. And now the Royals continue their drive now in Crusader territory. Now Beard will step up and take it himself, and will push it all the way to the 25 to the 24-yard line. And that should be enough for a first down. We'll see how close it is. It'll be 2nd and 2. Excuse me, 2nd and 1 here for the Royals as they try to add a couple more points up on the board, but we have a timeout here in the 2nd quarter. Royals down by 12, but they're driving. We'll see what they do after the break. Want to give a shout out to our 2nd quarter sponsors, Quality Exterior Services LLC and Legendary Culture Films. I'd like to thank them for all their love and support that they've given us over the past couple of years. Quality Exterior Services, if you need lawn maintenance, they are the brand for you. You go and check them out. They do a little bit of everything. So please make sure you go check out Quality Exterior Services, and of course Legendary Culture Films, who continue to pump out great movies right now. Legend has it coming soon, and then you have Black Sheep now currently on Tubi. And there's a give up the middle to Rochester, and he's going to get stopped immediately. Now, was it enough to get the first, or did he get it stop him just in the nick of time there? And it looks like it's going to remain at the 24, so it'll be 3rd and 1. So here we go, 3rd and 1. Royals need 1 yard here to pick up the first down to keep this thing rolling right along. Under a little pressure, Beard looks. It's tipped in the air and incomplete. Now that was dangerous. It'll be 4th and 1. Sid Thompson is back there in the backfield. They might go to the bulldozer here. So 4th and 1, and this is huge here for the Royals. Down by 2 possessions, and we've seen this Crusaders offense really get things cooking, and we have another timeout, this one by the Royals. We'll be back in just a second to see if the Royals can pick up this first down and keep the drive going. Quality Exterior Services LLC, where your yard is our priority. Our services: lawn maintenance, gutter cleaning, pressure washing, flower bed maintenance, yard cleanup, and much, much more. Our services include basic gardening tasks such as planting perennials, annuals, shrubs, and trees, lawn and garden maintenance services like mowing, trimming, and pruning. Areas that we serve: Amelia, Blackstone, Chesterfield, Farmville, and all of the surrounding counties. All right, we are back from a quick commercial, and we've got, this is huge. This is going to be against the Royals. A false start against the Royals will drop them back to make this 4th and 6. Fourth and 6 coming up here. I wonder what the Royals will try to do here. Haven't passed the ball that much in this one, but they did make a big play to get to this point via the air. And now we'll see if they can pick up this crucial 4th down. 4th and 6 here for the Royals. Sitting at the 30. Beard will step up in the pocket. He floats this one way too high in the air. That's going to be a turnover on downs and Crusaders football. And if he had Baker, I'm going to say all alone, but Baker definitely has separated himself where he could have made a play. But Beard under some pressure trying to find Baker and just overthrows him. And now it'll be Crusader football. With the way they've been able to drive the ball up and down the field so far, the Royals defense has to step up big time on this drive. We'll see what they can do here as we get closer and closer to halftime here in this big ECFA matchup between the Virginia Crusaders and the VA Royals. Here's the give as Jasper Lewis will get the stop. And it'll be 2nd and 5. Second and 5 here. Royals need a big defensive stop on this drive. There's the give to the back. He's going to slice and dice, then cut back up the middle to pick up a first down. Number 18 for the Royals with the stop, but not before the Crusaders are able to pick up a big first down. 1st and 10 for the Crusaders at the 46-yard line. So 1st and 10 here for the Crusaders. They sit at the 46-yard line and driving, looking to put more points up on the board. Up 18-6 over the Royals. 19 fakes a little motion there, and they give it off to the back. Peterson was the first one there, but couldn't get a hold of him. Lewis will clean it up there for the Royals. And it'll be 2nd and 6. So 2nd and 6 here for the Crusaders as they are at the 50-yard line. Looking to get in the Royal territory. A little bit of a pump fake there. They look, and it is intercepted by the Royals. A big defensive play. And that is Jawan Toon with the interception, and the Royals are back in business. Big defensive play. They needed it. They had to have it. Being down by 2 possessions. But now they'll take over the football, and it will be 1st and 10 VA Royals. And it looks like they're going to start from the 41-yard line. So here in the second quarter, 18-6, and the Royals have the football back. And to see if they are able to get this game a little bit closer before we hit the halftime mark. Now, I don't know exactly, and it looks like maybe Toon stepped out way earlier than we thought, because there's a huge difference from being at the 41-yard line and being at the 24. But I'm assuming they're going to say that Toon stepped out at the 24-yard line. But wait a minute. This may be not what we thought it was. The Crusaders have the football back. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what happened here. But it's Crusader football. Now, Toon did get the pick. And I apologize because I do not know what I missed on that one. But maybe there was a penalty call. I just didn't see a flag. And there's a big sack. Tyrod Kendall Sr. comes flying in to get the sack. And do we have another flag here? Maybe that's what we have. No, they're just going to mark them at the 35. So we're looking at second and about 20 here. And he'll dump it off to his back. And he makes a nice couple of moves and gets pretty much to the 30, no, excuse me, around the 20-yard line. A big pickup and makes this a very manageable, very, very manageable third down. So it'll be third and about 7. especially after the situation they were in. This is definitely going to put them in a better spot. So 3rd and 7. Looks, pass the ball a couple times. Lewis is right there for the Royals to not let number 5 get too far. So 4th and 3. So only a 4-yard pickup there. So 4th and 3. That was Keyshawn Williams. He was in the mix there, but nevertheless, it'll be a turnover on downs, and it will be Royals football. The 17-yard line. Beers under pressure. He goes down almost right away, but we have a flag on the play. Very nice crowd out here today for this big matchup between the Crusaders and the Royals. So it's going to be, after the penalty, 1st and 5 here for the Royals. See with Beard, they got 3 receivers at the bottom. Beard looking. He's got to step up in the pocket now. He's going to take off himself. And now Beard, he takes a solid hit near the 25-yard line. And he's going to get, is that enough? They said he got the first down. So it was enough to get the first down for the Royals by Beard. And it'll be 1st and 10. As we get closer and closer to halftime, unfortunately, I do not have the exact time, but we've got to be reaching that point. So now the Ravens with 2 up top, 2 at the bottom. And so we have a quick timeout here. 18-6 here in the second quarter. And the Royals are down as they try to get some points up on the board before the half. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 here for the Royals as they sit at the 27-yard line here in the second quarter. Under some pressure here, he tries to get away. He is going to get brought down, and there's a sack for the Crusaders. 2nd down. Beard now rolling to his left. Looks for it all. He's got Baker, but it's going to be incomplete. Just a little bit to the outside there. Oh, one thing's for sure, he definitely put it on the spot where only Baker would have been able to get it, but unfortunately it was out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Third and 10. Looking, Beard will let it go. That could be picked, and it is. Intercepted, Crusaders. Oh, no. A big play, number 19 trying to take it all the way in. He is going to be short, but a big defensive play by the Crusaders will put them inside the 5 and a chance to tackle on more points before the half. Beard was under a lot of pressure there. He kind of just floated the ball up just a little bit, and you could see the cornerback eyes get big as he saw the ball, takes it and pulls it all the way down inside of the 5. Looks like they're at the 1-yard line. And here's a chance for the Crusaders to punch it in and put some more points up on the board. Worst possible scenario here for the Royals. That defense worked hard on that last drive just to try to get it where they want it and just could not pull it off offensively. Big turnover. And now the Crusaders knocking on the doorstep. So 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Looking, he goes, and he tried to one-hand it. It's incomplete. 2nd and goal. So 1st and goal from the, 2nd and goal from the 1 here for the Crusaders as they look to extend the lead. And we've got some type of flag here. It's going to be a false start against the Crusaders. A little relief there for the Royals. Make it 2nd and goal from the 6. There's some discussion going on here. So one referee is saying it's against the Royals. The other ref is saying it's against the Crusaders. So we'll see after this discussion here where they're going to give the football to. And the deliberation continues. As we inch closer to halftime. So we'll see. Now, is this going to stay? And so the penalty will be reversed there. They said initially against the Crusaders, now against the Royals. So after the deliberation, it will go back to the Crusaders in great position up to number 27 as he tries to get in, but there's a host of Royals that won't allow him to do it. Third down. So third and goal. Here we go. Third and goal. Looking, and it is caught one-handed. He is out of bounds. So that's going to bring up fourth and goal. It was a great catch, but not able to keep it in bounds. And now fourth and goal here for the Crusaders. Can the Royals defense make a big play and keep this just a little bit closer heading to halftime? So here we go, fourth and goal. And now we have a flag. I don't know what happened, but you can see the Royals players getting upset. So now, this one looks like this one will be, and it is against the Crusaders. So the 5-yard penalty. Fourth and goal from the 6, but we have a timeout. We'll be back in just a second here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. 18-6, Crusaders up over the Royals. Back from the timeout, 18-6. Crusaders looking to put points up on the board before the half. Royals need a big stop. Looking across the middle, and is out of his hand. He had a hand on it, but it is incomplete. And this looks to be a turnover on downs. Just looking for flags. It is. It's Royals football. Got to look for those flags, man. They've been popping up here on these last few opportunities for the Crusaders. But we'll see the Royals turnover on downs here and get the football back from the Crusaders. So here we go. 1st and 10. And I think that is going to send us to the half, ladies and gentlemen. So at the half, the Royals defense comes up clutch right at the end there to prevent this game from becoming a 3-possession game. But the Royals still down by 12, 18-6, as we send you to the half. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning into the Legacy Maker Sports Network. We'll be back here in about 15 minutes to bring you the second half of action. Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Crossroads Community Services Board. Is one of 39 Virginia Community Services Boards. Crossroads offers community resources for mental health, developmental disability services, substance use disorder counseling, drug prevention programs, family therapists, and much more. Crossroads services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward counties in Virginia. If you would like to reach out to the administrative services, you can reach them by mail at 60 Bush River Drive, Farmville, Virginia, 23901, or by phone at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, their national line is 866-307-0370. Any emergency services 24/7 is 800-548-1688. And if you need to reach out to the National Suicide Crisis Line, just dial pound 988. Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Legendary Culture Films, one of the hottest and upcoming movie production companies, would like to let you know about a couple movies that they have out currently, and one of them on the way. First, the movie Black Sheep, currently airing on Tubi, is about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. It is a great movie. If you want to catch it, it's on Tubi right now. Another great movie that's coming to Tubi soon, Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock seeking revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It is coming soon from Legendary Culture Films. And a new movie in development, Boys in the Woods. That should be a very interesting one coming from Legendary Culture Films. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Dream Clean LLC with Darrell Jones. They do commercial, residential, move-in/move out, post-construction, and organizational services. You can reach us at 804-933-5314. And remember, you can get a Dream Clean with the Dream Team. Dream Clean LLC. Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Quality Exterior Services, LLC. Our services, lawn maintenance, gutter cleaning, pressure washing, flower bed maintenance, yard cleanup, and much, much more. We are licensed and insured commercial and for residential services. About us, our services include basic gardening tasks such as planting perennials, annuals, shrubs, and trees, lawn and garden maintenance services like mowing, trimming, and pruning. We service the areas of Amelia, Blackstone, Chesterfield, Farmville, and all of the surrounding counties. You can reach us at 804-591-6027. And once again, remember, your yard is our priority. Last but not least, Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit-blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix. On Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available. Hey, and you're probably wondering, where do I find the Legacy Maker Sports Network? Well, first of all, you can head over to our website at www.legacymakersports.com to check out all the latest in the sports world. Also, if you want to check us out on our social media pages, you can reach us on Facebook and in LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network. You can reach us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Legacy Maker Sports. And then you can reach us on Twitter, a.k.a. X, at Legacy Maker SPN. Make sure you give us a like, a share, and why don't you go ahead and subscribe to our channels. Once again, we thank you all for tuning in to the Legacy Maker Sports Network. All right, ladies and gentlemen, second half about to get underway here from Dinwiddie Sports Complex in Dinwiddie, Virginia. I'd like to thank our third quarter sponsors, Crossroads Community Services Board, who service the areas of Prince Edward, Amelia County, Cumberland, Prince Edward, and a lot of the surrounding counties in those areas. Also, like to thank Rita Stewart of Legacy Financial Wellness. If you are looking to get yourself in a really good situation for the long term, and oh, wait a minute, we got a run here, a nice run here for the Royals and a flag at the end of it. Let's see where they go with this. But yes, Rita Stewart, Legacy Financial Wellness. If you're looking to get your finances straight where you can have a nest egg during retirement, or if you just want to try to do that now, reach out to Rita Stewart at Legacy Financial Wellness. So after the penalty here, I think this is going to be against, they're debating. Personal foul against the Crusaders. And that should tackle in 15 yards. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here from the 35-yard line. So a great way for this one to start for the Royals. Looking back to pass, he's going to look for it all, and it is intercepted by the Crusaders. Foster looked like he had it in his hand. But is this, what are they going to say here? That's a pick. Wow. It looks like it was in Foster's hands. Coach Adebayo is livid. He feels like it was a touchdown, and then he snatched the ball after the fact, after the touchdown had been scored, but they're going to say that it is a turnover, and it will be Crusader football. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. So they're having some type of discussion here. Are they saying it's a touchdown? What? A touchback. It's a touchback. Okay, there was a little bit of a disagreement on that side between the refs, but it looks like it is going to be a touchback and Crusader football. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. When you thought, oh man, and Foster's reliable. Like that is usually something that he would bring in. But the argument for Coach Adebayo there is he caught that football, and then they're going to say he took it away after, well, it should have been a touchdown. But it looks like his argument is going to fall on deaf ears. And we will see the Crusaders take the football back here in the third. So 1st and 10 as they sit at the 20. And the QB decides to take it himself before he's brought down. And that is Tunde Ogun with the stop there for the Royals. It'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and about 7 here for the Crusaders. Here in the third quarter. And there's the give. And he will take it up the right side there and get it close to the 30. But definitely get him closer to the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and 1 here. We've seen the Royals defense come through huge a couple times here for the Royals, and it's just they just got to figure things out offensively. They have not been able to get things going the way they want to offensively. That is going to be the next step in this one. They've got to find a way to get more points up on the board. 3rd and 1. There's the give to the back. He's going to go up the left. He's going to get the first down and more. So 1st and 10 for the Crusaders. And they'll be sitting at the 37-yard line. I won't be surprised if the Crusaders try to run the ball and eat clock up. Yes, you got only a 2-possession lead, but in my scenario, if it was me, I'm definitely taking as much clock as I possibly can, especially if you know that the Royals offense has not been able to get going. 1st and 10. Somebody moved quick. Looks like that might have been number 10 there for the Royals. And that'll be 5 yards and make it 1st and 5. First and 5 from the 43-yard line. QB decides to take it himself, gets to the outside, and he is tagged at the end of that by number 33, Joe Banks, but that's going to tack on 15 yards. And that looked like a very late hit, but the Royals, some of the Royal players are disagreeing with it, but he looked like he was already out of bounds. And it's an odd scene, but you can see the QB sitting on the Royals bench as he tries to get himself collected. Coach Adebayo over there checking in on him. And now coach for the Crusaders also coming in, and Smith took a really big hit on that one as they tried to check in on him. But we'll be back here in just a second while they check in on Smith. I actually see his name on the back of there. There we go. So while they're checking in on Smith, we will be back here in just a second. So that was just a tough moment there as we see Smith exiting the game for the Crusaders. His teammates had to help him off, had to pick him up and lift him on their shoulders to take him off the field. And so intrigued to see where they go at quarterback from here, but hopefully Smith is okay. But a very tough hit there by Joe Banks. He was pleading his case, but I'll just say from here, it definitely looked like a late hit. And that worst case scenario definitely sounded like a late hit. So 1st and 10 here. Great field position after the penalty. First and 10, and they give off to their back. Nice pickup there by number 24. It'll be 2nd and 6. Second and 6 here for the Crusaders as they drive down the field to try to put more points up on the board here in the 3rd. Already up by 12. And they brought in number 5 at QB. They give it to number 24. He stopped immediately at the 40. So it'll be 3rd and 9. Here for the Crusaders. Here in the 3rd quarter. Number 5 trying to get to the outside here. And he will decide wisely to just walk out of bounds, maybe gaining a yard, and it'll be 4th and 8. So here we go, 4th and 8 here for the Crusaders here in the 3rd quarter. So they're still having some discussion here. Here with 4th and 8 here in the 3rd. So a penalty here, make it 4th and 13. It's the first time we've seen the Crusaders punt the football. That's a great punt. This one takes a dud bounce at the 3 and then pops back, giving the Royals a little bit there to maybe the 12-yard line where they'll start their drive from there. So we'll see the Royals start their next drive here in the 3rd quarter, down by 12. And so there was a penalty, and they're re-punting the football. They'll do it again. The last punt was a great one. This one takes a little bit of an earlier bounce. Actually, a little better here for the Royals. They may get 2 extra yards out of this. The last punt had them at the 12. This one looks like it might have them at the 17-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Royals. And they'll be starting this drive. Just get the official here. Looks like they'll start it from the 17. Royals still trying to get some points on the board again. It's been a little bit of a struggle offensively here for the Royals. Here we go. 1st and 10 here for the Royals. They give it to their back. That's Gales. Gales trying to get to the outside. He's going to pick up 6 or 7 there. And it should be 2nd and 3. Going to be 2nd and 3 for the Royals in Crusader territory. Two receivers at the bottom, 2 up the top. Over to Gales, and now Gales trying to get to the outside, which he does. He may have gotten right back to where he was. I don't know if he gained anything on that one. 3rd down coming up. So looking at 3rd and 3 here for the Royals. 3rd quarter. Man in motion. Oh, he lost the football. Able to fall on it. But that's a devastating one right there for the Royals. That's going to put them back deep near the, looks like at the 10-yard line. And that'll make this 4th and 17. So 4th and 17 for the Royals as Neil Orange is back to punt the ball away. It'll be his first punt of the day. Orange awaits, gets this one off. Taken around the 48-yard line, and he's going to get brought down by Foster near the 40, but in Royals territory. So 1st and 10 coming up here for the Crusaders at the 40-yard line, Royals territory. It's the 3rd quarter, and the Royals down by 12. So 1st and 10 for the Crusaders from the 40. Low snap. He'll pick it up, and he may have gained 2 or 3. It'll be 2nd down. Second and about 8. In the gun. Smith is back in at QB. And here's a nice run, bounce to the outside. He's going to pick up a 1st down and more. He gets across the 25 to the 23-yard line here for the Crusaders. First and 10 here for the Crusaders. Snap, and it gives off a little bit of a spin move, but the Royals defense is there. Garnett Bass. Peterson is on the ground in pain, and you don't want to see that. A lot of pain. He's pounding the ground. And we got an official timeout as they check in on Peterson. We'll be back here in just a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. Here we go. 2nd and 10. The ball is lost, and they'll keep it. But that'll bring up 3rd down. A loss of, it's like a loss of 7 here. So it'll be 3rd and 17 here for the Crusaders. Now, the Crusaders offense has struggled here since they scored that touchdown, the 3rd touchdown. Also, all 3 touchdowns being in the air. But the Royals defense has done some really good things. The problem is they've gotten the ball and have not been able to capitalize offensively. Down by 12. So 3rd down. And 17. Smith in the gun. Looking. And it's intercepted by the Royals. And that's Jawan Toon. Probably should be his 2nd pick, but that will be his 1st of the day. And we are entering the 4th quarter, ladies and gentlemen, with the score. The Virginia Crusaders 18, the Virginia Royals 6. We'll be back in just a second here on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. Our fourth quarter sponsors will be Dream Clean LLC with Darrell Jones, 804-933-5314. Commercial, residential, move in, move out, post-construction, and organizational services. Get a dream clean with the Dream Team. Darrell Jones of Dream Clean LLC. So you make sure you check them out if you need all of your cleaning needs done. And, of course, Bernard's Towing. Call us once and be hooked. 804-380-2774. And we are back. The ball is loose right off the bat, but the Royals able to fall on it. Got to be careful in that situation. So it'll be 2nd and 11. Here in the 4th. So 2nd and 11. Here's the pass, and it is incomplete. Looking for Baker. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Here we go, 3rd and 11. Under pressure, he's going to look, he's going to throw, and it's caught along the sideline. And a big catch and run here for the Royals. It's going to be a 1st down. Donato Dillard picks up the 1st down. So 1st and 10 coming up for the Royals. A big play, a much needed play for the Royals. The Crusaders have been holding on to this 12-point lead. And the Royals offense been trying to cook, get things rolling. This could be the moment here. Beard's in the gun. 2 up top, 2 at the bottom. 1 back in the backfield here for the Royals in the 4th quarter. And we've got a timeout by the Royals here in the 4th quarter, down by 12. See what they have up their sleeve after this break. back from the break as the Royals continue their drive here in the fourth quarter, trying to get this one a little bit closer. Down by 12. 1st and 10. 2 up top, 2 at the bottom. Looking back to pass. Oh, he was looking for Foster. That one is incomplete. Second down. So 2nd and 10, sitting at the 39-yard line here for the Royals. It's been a little bit of a hot day. The night has definitely cooled things off. Second and 10, 39-yard line here for the Royals. Looking, he's going to roll to his left. He's going to let it go. And it's caught. Brought in by Crusaders Baker, and a first down for the Royals. So 1st and 10 for the Royals after the big catch from Crusaders Baker. And now the Royals sitting at the 14-yard line, looking to put this one in. There it is, the handoff. And a tough run here as Gales on the move, but picked up a couple. So 2nd and 9. Here for the Royals. Beard. Looking. And it's caught. Touchdown Royals. What a catch there by Akeem Brown. And now the Royals are only down by 1 possession. So it looks like we'll see the Royals bring on their field goal kicker, number 83, to try to put some more points up on the board here to make this a 18-13 game. Somebody move. It's up, and it is good. And luckily, if that wasn't seen, but someone definitely moved on the line there. Maybe just a little bit of a flinch. But that will make this a 18-13 game here in the fourth quarter. And the Royals have a chance. If the defense can come through, they get the ball back, potentially take the lead here in this one. If you're the Crusaders, you gotta be a little bit disheartened right now because you've done such a great job in that first half, especially on those first couple of possessions. They were almost unstoppable, but since then, the Royals defense has done enough to keep them, off base. Even though they had a couple of chances deep in the Royals territory to score, the Royals defense came up in the clutch to get the stop. And now, if you're the Royals, you have to be careful. I've seen this a couple times where you get the energy back, get the momentum back, and you let it swing right back to the Crusaders. And this team is dangerous, so you can't let off the gas. Now only down by 5. So if they scored a touchdown, they can hold off. They could take the lead here. But now we've got Jackson back for the Crusaders. So number 83 will kick the ball away for the Royals here in the 4th. That one takes a bounce and is taken out. And he's going to get brought down near the 25-yard line. And that's where the Crusaders will start their next drive. So here we go, 1st and 10 for the Crusaders, sitting at the 20 here in the 4th. There's a run here, nice pickup, a pickup of 5 here for the Crusaders. And it'll be 2nd and 5. Here for the Crusaders. But most importantly right now, if you're of the Crusaders, I said it in the 3rd, you want to kill the clock. You don't want to give this Royals team any time to get the football back and try to score here, especially with the momentum being on their side. Smith is in the gun with 2 receivers at the bottom and 2 up top. 1 back in the backfield. Low snap, able to grab it, and the Royals defense look like they may have something here. Smith trying to get out of it, and he has to run out of bounds, but lose yards in the process there for the Crusaders. And that momentum shift that I was telling you about continues to happen here. It'll be 3rd and 16 after an 11-yard loss. Smith was just trying to get out of the way. He had like 3 Royals coming straight towards him. Once again, everybody, we'd like to thank you all for tuning into the LegacyMaker Sports Network. And we do apologize. I know we had some technical difficulties earlier with the Wi-Fi. I know that's no excuse. And if you clown me, you clown me. And I do apologize. I really, truly do. The Wi-Fi sometimes can be just a little bit tricky out here in Dinwiddie. But I hope that you've been able to enjoy the broadcast today. Here we go, 3rd and 16 here for the Crusaders. Smith looks, pump fakes, decides to take it himself, and he somehow, that is a dangerous pass. That is incomplete, but if that could have went the wrong way there, and the Royals could have had amazing field position, but they are going to end up having to punt this football here and give the Royals the football back. And like we talked about and what we've been continuing to talk about, the momentum shift is in full effect. Can the Royals capitalize on it? So 4th and 16 as the punter will come onto the field to boot it away here for the Crusaders. So 4th and 16. Punt was a little low. He was able to get it off. And a nice run and pick up there. Gets him across the 35 to the 33. Miserable camera work by your boy. Miserable. So it'll be 1st and 10 here, unless there's a flag. And make sure that there's nothing crazy going on here. And yeah, it should be. Just want to see where they end up putting this at. So yeah, it should be Royal football. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. We'll be back in just a second to bring you the Royal football drive. First and 10 here for the Royals, sitting at the 33-yard line. Can the Royals take the lead? Beers in the gun. He's going to give it off to Rochester. Haven't seen that much of Rochester here in the second half. There's a dose of Gales that we've seen pretty much in this second half. But I like the way the Royals use their running back room with Rochester and Gales and also Spriggs when he comes in. He's a massive force when he comes in. And they've been missing Deion Lewis, who I believe is out with injury. Excuse me, Deion Harris, who's been out with injury. He got hurt a couple of games ago. 2nd and 9. Beard looking, and it's overthrown. He was looking for Foster. 3rd down. Third and 9 situation from the 30-yard line here for this Royals football team as they try to take the lead. Somebody moved. A little bit of a jump there, but nothing. Beers looking for it all. And it is incomplete. He was looking for Foster. There was an opportunity there at it, but he couldn't get it. He went for it all. So that's going to bring up 4th down here. Making sure there's no flags. It looks like there's some discussion here, and they've, whatever it is, we haven't seen it move it to 4th down just yet. They have. There's still some discussion going on. Here with 4th and 9 coming up. So, yeah, we'll be 4th and 9 here for the Royals. So here we go. There was a penalty on that one. So they actually, it's 3rd and, it's going to be 3rd and 4. So a little bit of a break there for the Royals. 3rd and 4. And it looks like that was a free play. There's the throw, and it is incomplete. So 4th down and 4 here for the Royals. This is very critical. If they can get this 1st down and keep this drive going here in the 4th quarter, we've got to be getting close here to the end. Unfortunately, guys, I do not have the there's no timekeeper today, so relying on the referees, and they haven't been screaming the time. So 4th and 4. But we've been in the 4th quarter for a minute now, so we got to be getting a little bit closer. So big play needed here by the Royals. 4th and 4, down by 5. Beard's got 2 up top, 2 at the bottom. Dillard goes in motion. And we've got a flag. And the flag is, we'll see who the flag is against, but there was a timeout by the Royals. So while we wait for all the official word from that, we'll be back here in just a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. So here we go, 4th and 4. So no penalty. There was a timeout called in the nick of time there. I think they were worried about the delay of game. Somebody moved, and the Crusaders are pointing on the Royal side, and it is a false start. That is huge. Miserable timing for the false start here. It'll be 4th and 9. Fourth and 9 for the Royals, now sitting at the 31-yard line. Under some pressure, and he's just going to have to throw it away, and that is the worst thing for the Royals, but a great job defensively by the Crusaders. They brought the pressure, and Beard was forced to throw it away. So that'll give the Crusaders the football. So there's a flag on the field. But I believe this flag is going to be against the Royals for intentional grounding. So it will be Crusaders football. So it'll be 1st and 10. And they're going to get this football at the 40-yard line to start this drive here for the Crusaders. 18-13. First and 10. And the gun here for Smith. Gives to his back. He's going to make small movement there by Peterson is there to get the stop. Number 27 on the run. Picks up a couple. It'll be 2nd down. So looks like he may have picked up 5 there. So 2nd and 5 here for the Crusaders. Second and 5. Crusaders working the clock. Give to the back. He's going to get stopped right away. Lewis in on that tackle. Along with Banks. 3rd down. So, looks like a 1-yard gain there. So it'll be 3rd and 4. Third and 4 from the 46-yard line here for the Crusaders. The Royals need 2 stops. Low snap, gives it to the back. He tries to bounce to the outside, and the Royals defense is not enough, and a 1st down for the Crusaders. He gets across the 50 to the 47, 46-yard line, but more importantly, a 1st down for the VA Crusaders. So 1st and 10 here for the Crusaders, sitting in Royals territory at the 46-yard line. And they give to the back, and he's going to get to the 44-ish. It's number 24 on the run. 2nd down. 2nd and 7. Right now you see the Crusaders running the football, killing as much clock as possible. Two up top, 2 at the bottom here, 1 back in the backfield for the Crusaders. Smith in the gun will give it off to number 24. He is met by Jasper Lewis immediately. 3rd down. So 3rd and 7, a gain of nothing on that last one. So 3rd and 7. Sitting at the 43-yard line here for the Crusaders. As they could continue to work the clock. Try to put this one away. And we've got a flag. And I believe this is going to be a delay of game. And it is a delay of game against the Crusaders. So that will make this 3rd and 12. But more importantly, for the Royals, it stops the clock, wherever it may be at. So 3rd and 12, sitting at the 48-yard line. Smith, who had a really good first half. Oh, great job by Garnett Bass, who just came flying through to get the stop. That's going to bring a 4th down, and the Royals are going to get the football back here. So back to punt. Number 30, Isaac Jackson, is back to return for the Royals. So delay of game, and we do have a time now. So we got 2 minutes and 1 second left on the clock. So 4th and 17 here after the Crusaders decide to take the delay of game to give their punters some space. As Jackson awaits for the Royals. And we've got a timeout here by the Crusaders. So it's something they didn't like. But with 2:01 left here in the 4th quarter, the Royals will have potentially one last shot to try to win this thing. We'll be back here in just a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. Timeout over. 2:01 left here in the 4th quarter. There's the punt. Jackson lost it, but he's able to get it back. And Jackson trying to weave his way around. And he's going to get tackled near the 20. And that's where the Royals will start their drive here with 2 minutes left. 2-minute warning here from Dinwiddie Sports Complex. I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. All right, 2-minute warning. Here's a pass, and it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. Looks like around the 27, 26-yard line. That was Keyshawn Baker. Second down coming up. It'll be second. And let's say 2nd and 5. He didn't get out of bounds. The time is running. Oh, Beard lost the football, but he's able to get it back. Boy, oh boy. So 3rd down coming up. It's going to be 3rd and 11. And we have a timeout on the field while they discuss some things. 3rd and 11. This is the Royals, potentially the Royals' last chance. And they've got to figure out what they need to do here to take the lead. Can the Crusaders hold off and move to 7-0? We'll find out here soon. So 3rd and 11 here. Looks across the middle, it's intercepted, and that could be the dagger. A huge pick. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Not the way you wanted to see this one in, potentially. Big pick by number 21 for the Crusaders. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know where he was throwing the football to or who he was throwing the football to at the time. It was so quick. But just a great job by number 21 for the Crusaders. He gets the pick, and that could be what seals the deal here for the Royals. Wow, what a pick. Just an amazing job. So victory formation here for the Crusaders. They take a knee. And what a tough way for the Royals to lose this one. They defensively, they did everything that they could. They did everything that they could to win this one. They had some great plays throughout on offense. It just didn't materialize when they needed the most. And a huge interception by the Crusaders send them to 7-0 on the season. And this will send the Royals to 4-3. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning in to the Legacy Maker Sports Network for our broadcast. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, Perfect Mix, Crossroads Community Service Board, DC Clean LLC, Quality Exterior Services LLC, Big Jack's Cooking, Rita Stewart's Legacy Financial Wellness, Bernard's Towing, and last but not least, Legendary Culture Films. And also, we'd like to thank the Virginia Royals for letting us do our third season here. Hopefully, we'll get to do another game. We'll see how the playoffs shape up. But once again, we thank you all for tuning in to the Legacy Maker Sports Network. And once again, I do apologize for the Wi-Fi because they treated me like a stepchild at one point during this game. And, so when it was acting up, I do apologize for that. And we do strive for the best here. But we're sorry that the Wi-Fi did not treat us well. Until next time, thank you all for tuning in. This has been the Legacy Maker Sports Network broadcast of East Coast Football Association. Virginia Royals lose a tough one, 18-13 to the Virginia Crusaders.